Well, we heard today from SAPS's legal head of their legal division, Major General Petronella van Rooyen, and she spoke to length about the legalities around certain issues raised in the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. So far, we saw Lieutenant General Madlanga Commission testify last week. And then for 2 days this week, we had the National Police Minister, Fani Masemola. We heard his testimony. The main points raised by Major General van Rooyen was the fact that she believes, in her views, that the decision to issue that instruction to disband the Political Killings Task Team by Senzo Mchunu on December 31st last year was irregular. It was unlawful. It wasn't within his scope to issue such an instruction. She laid it out quite bluntly that the clear definitions between the police minister and the national commissioner, in that the police minister is responsible for political oversight, policy and legislative frameworks, whereas the national police commissioner is responsible for operational plans when it comes to SAPS. And the KZN Political Killings Task Team was obviously something that falls within the ambit of operational. It was an operational unit, and therefore it fell within the mandate of the national police commissioner. So she's simply giving the view that it was unlawful in her eyes and illegal for the police minister to issue that instruction, specifically with regard to saying that the task team must be disbanded immediately. Another issue she spoke to was that of the 121 dockets. And we know that the Deputy National Police Commissioner responsible for crime detection, who's since been suspended, Shadrack Sibiya, has been at the center of this debacle, in that he issued an instruction for the case dockets investigated by the Political Killings Task Team to be sent to National Police Headquarters in Pretoria, to his office, taking them away from the KZN Political Killings Task Team, something that Major General van Rooyen said was also illegal and irregular from a law perspective. But at the end of the day, it is up to the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry and the commissioners hearing the testimony to issue out a final decision whether they believe that instruction by Mchunu and the instruction by Sibiya were unlawful or not. I think something worth mentioning that Major General van Rooyen touched on was general observations that she made towards the end of her testimony today, aspects to assist the commission. And one of those things was contained in that letter by Senzo Mchunu on the 31st of December, which a lot of people have maybe overlooked. And that was Mchunu saying that the filling of vacant posts within crime intelligence, both provincial and nationally, must be halted immediately. And she says that was a decision, which was an executive decision, which he overreached on. He should never have issued that instruction, as it doesn't pertain to his roles and responsibilities as a police minister. It's important to note that part of that letter for the instruction for the KZN Political Killings Task Team to be disbanded, Mchunu also suggested that crime intelligence posts must be halted or frozen as of when he issued that letter. Tomorrow we're expecting to hear the testimony from someone from the NPA, someone who we don't know yet until they appear before the commission. For Eyewitness News, I'm Aryan Singh.